Star Fox and his crew are trying to kill Gamora because they think she is the new Thanos. The Final Gauntlet Part 3, let's get into it. Okay, so Part 2 ended with Nebula telling Star Fox that if they want to find Gamora, they'll have to track down Nova. And in Part 3, we pick up with Star Fox questioning his place in the universe, because he used to be a hero, but now he is hunting down Gamora in an effort to balance the universe, so he thinks his destiny might be to become like Thanos. Star Fox then gets a comm from Gladiator. Gladiator says that they've found Nova and are moving into position to capture him. The story then jumps over to the Negative Zone, where Hela and the Black Order demand Annihilus to hand over Thanos' head. Annihilus says that Hela doesn't want this fight, and then reveals that he gave Thanos' head to some children that are currently playing with it. So Hela uses her sword to slice Annihilus' back up, and then to chop off his hand, and then she demands him once again to give over Thanos' head. Next we move on to Eleanor 143, where Nova crashes directly into the planet after being brought down by Star Fox's kill squad. Gladiator tells Nova to give up, to tell them where Gamora is because they've disabled his connection to the Nova Core, so no one is gonna come save him. Nova refuses to give them any information, and then he hits every single one of them with a huge blast. But then Wraith sneaks behind Nova and uses his whip to dangle him in the air, draining him of his life force. Gladiator then tells Wraith to put Nova down because they need him alive to find Gamora. After that, Cosmic Ghost Rider tries convincing Nova that what they're doing is for the greater good, so Nova needs to think about his decision and he needs to pick a side. Nova says that he's already chosen a side, and then he blasts off into the air, escaping their grips. So Gladiator tells everyone to go after him, but Cosmic Ghost Rider is like, "Are you kidding me? That's Richard Rider, man. No one can catch him. Not even me." Nebula then says that it's okay that Nova got away, and that it's obvious where he's going since he's alone, bleeding out, and cut off from his core. Meanwhile, Starlord tries getting some sleep, but can't when Groot comes to his door to tell him that there's been an accident with his father. Starlord answers the door and asks what's going on, and Groot says that his dad is fine. So Groot was only saying that because he knew Peter wouldn't answer the door unless he said something crazy. After that, Groot tells Starlord that they had a meeting, and have decided that they're not just gonna sit around and let Star Fox and his crew kill Gamora, so they're going to go find her. Starlord then starts drinking again and says to count him out because he's done with Gamora and done being pushed around, especially after what she did to him. So Groot takes his bottle away, says that it's not helping, and smashes it into the wall. After that, while walking away, Groot tells Starlord that they weren't asking for his permission and that they're going no matter what because Guardians are family. Then suddenly, as Starlord stands there all alone, his ship begins to take off, so he runs over to Groot and says, "Hey, what the hell? You're taking this ship?" And Groot is like, "Well, yeah, how else would we get there? We can't all fit on Bill's hammer." So Starlord is like, "Man, I've had enough of you acting rebellious. Turn the ship around now, that's an order." And Groot responds by saying, "Peter, I'm relieving you of your command. Stand down now or my second officer will escort you off the ship." And Peter is like, "What? Second officer? Who are you talking about?" And that's when he realizes that Groot's talking about Beta Ray Bill, and that Beta Ray Bill is standing right behind him. So because there's absolutely nothing Starlord can do against Beta Ray Bill, he's forced to stand down and to go with them to find Gamora. And the reason he doesn't want to go do that is because Gamora is on Half-World, and for some reason, she's hunting down Rocket. But sadly, that's when this issue comes to an end, so make sure you drop a like for part 4, and maybe drop a comment as well, and if you do, I love you.